Hi, Pipers. Calendar here, coming to you from the front porch, rocker, and sitting out here on the Monday afternoon, having a little smoke here, smoking some sugar barrel in my country gentleman with the caramel color, I guess you'd call it caramel colored acrylic stem, and just kind of enjoying a bowl before the cold weather gets here. They're calling it again for a winter storm, and for us, that'll probably start Tuesday morning about 5:30, 6 a.m. It's going to start maybe with freezing rain, sleet, and then go through the day. And then I think our low here, they're calling from 19 Tuesday night. So we'll have all the ice, precipitation, freezing rain, and then we'll have a hard freeze Tuesday night, maybe even some snow on top of that. So things in South Louisiana fixing to shut down pretty much. We're really just not equipped here for that. Usually the first thing that happens to us is we have so many elevated portions of our interstate that are not heat traced, or heat element provided, and the first thing that happens because they're exposed is they freeze the precipitation and the rain, and the water freezes on them, and they shut down the interstate system. And usually either right before or about the same time, the two main bridges here that cross the Mississippi River, they'll get shut down because, again, they're exposed, and there's no provision to heat the concrete and keep them open. So basically travel across South Louisiana via Interstate or 190, the other major thoroughfare, shuts down. So basically we're looking at shutting down probably for Tuesday and Wednesday here. Probably maybe the whole state for sure, everything south of Alexandria. We're just not equipped for it. And we don't get this weather too often, maybe once in 5 or 6 years, and I think we get snow here about once every 10 years is what the average is. So the wife took off, and she's gone to the store to provision up, really just to get a few things to cook, because we'll probably have to hunker down here in the house all day tomorrow and probably until Wednesday afternoon sometime, or Thursday morning, until the temperatures go back up. 19 degrees is what they're calling for here tomorrow night. That's pretty cold for this part of the country. We just will flat shut down. They'll probably announce here within a couple hours. Maybe they've already announced that the schools will be shut down, and everything just comes to a grinding halt. We just went through this Thursday and Friday, or mainly Friday, and so we're going to have round two. We'll see. My wife is excited about the possibility of snow. She just really enjoys it. So hopefully for her, we'll pick up a couple inches of snow here. But that's what's happening. I'm out here on the front porch. It's 62 degrees as we speak. The front hadn't moved in yet, so I'm enjoying this bowl of sugar barrel, which brings up another topic. I just recently, my most recent video was about, how much is enough. And I was going to try my best to not buy any more tobacco. And because, like I said, I've got north of 50 pounds. I'm scared to even go in there and see how much north. And I forgot to I've got a store tobacco in Mississippi, too, that's not even in that total. So, but then I was talking with Nate Campbell. Nate and Rachel and I met up Sunday, and had a couple bowls and some real good conversation and a nice visit at Don Juan's in Baton Rouge. And I always pick at Nate about smoking these OTC blends, and I told him I was going to bring him some sugar barrel. And he says, well, you know, they're discontinuing that. So this is Nate's fault. This tobacco purchase that I'm making, that I made last night, is truly Nate Campbell's fault. If he'd have never told me that, then I wouldn't have never known it, and then, you know, I wouldn't have ordered 4 more tubs of sugar barrel. So Nate, this one's on you, man. But anyway, you know, what's y'all's feelings on that? I mean, if you get a tobacco you like and you get word that they're going to discontinue it, I mean, you know, what would you do? Would you load up? You know, how much is enough? You're not ever going to see it again. So how much of that tobacco do you think you ought to get? You know, I'll have 5 tubs, 12-ounce tubs of sugar barrel. Should I get more? Will that take me through my lifetime for my requirements for sugar barrel? I don't know, you know. Some people don't care for it. I mean, I love those Middleton OTC blends, sugar barrel, Quarter Hall, and Prince Albert, you know. Sometimes I'm in the mood and nothing else will do. So anyway, from South Louisiana, this is Cal and Doyle checking in here before the great winter storm of late January hits us, and we'll just have to hunker down. Since I'm an outside smoker, I'm trying to get this smoke in, maybe another bowl here shortly, because I'm I'm not dedicated enough like some of you guys that live up north that they'll actually go out in that type of weather to smoke. I'll just have to postpone it till we get a little more southernerly type weather. So anyway, guys, till we talk next time, everybody just keep them lit and keep them smoking.